everyone. This is Elliott Serrano for the Chicago Red Eye and Geek to Me, reporting once again from San Diego Comic-Con. And I am here with the man, the myth, the legend, Rich Johnston.
I like this. This is really quite good. Yeah, I mean, I like being called a legend. You know,
well, you are a legend.
Being from England, you know, it makes me feel even better. So yeah.
I think of you sort of as the British Harry Knowles.
Oh, you see, I've been doing it longer than Harry.
Actually, that is true. You have been doing it longer.
A little bit longer, yes. But
Lying in the Gutters.
Before then.
Before then,
we had All the Rage, and we had Rich's Rumblings and Rich's Rumours and the Gutter Press, and back to about 1994, about 1993. So you know, a little while.
And you know, no disrespect to Harry, but you do get around a lot better than he does. You know, you're a very fit man, and you know.
No, that's not true. Harry, as a wonderful motorcade, and you know, no.
I saw it. Yes.
No, you don't. No, I have a lot of time for Harry Knowles. I do. He's great. He's great. I get so much good stuff because of Harry Knowles. You see,
that is true.
I get to say, I'm the comic book version of Harry Knowles, and that's it. It's really easy. I'm straight in.
You do have, like Harry Knowles, you do have a
ginger beard. Yes. Now Bleeding Cool.
Bleeding Cool.
The new name for Rich Johnston's gossip column, news, comics related stuff.
For those who read the Red Eye and might not know a lot about you, give a little rundown on what you do and what you do on Bleeding Cool.
Basically, I kind of write left field stories from the comics industry, books before they're announced, creators having feuds with other creators, scandals, money owed, huge amounts of things like that. So basically, just looking at the behind the curtain of the comics industry, the good and the bad.
And how do you get all this information that you put out there?
Usually by threatening people. No. Just basically by being the go-to guy, because I kind of started off doing it with a few little bits and pieces. At some place I could be being the go-to guy because people know when they come to me they can trust me. I'll never reveal sources. I'll never run anything without the person's express permission who's actually contacted me. Things like that, so people can trust me. And I've been doing it for so long, so the trust is kind of earned.
Okay, so what's a big deal right now that's going on that you're ready to break?
Well, I have just put up the Pride and Prejudice and Zombies graphic novel. It's just that hasn't been announced yet, but it should be announced this con. But it's by Tony Lee and Cliff Richards, and it should be coming out next year, about 6 months before the movie. So that was quite a good one. I guess for the next big one, I think, is going to be my Whatever Happened to Marvel Man. Because I'm gonna tell you.
I've been wondering, and I know I've tried asking Todd McFarlane, and he just will not talk about it.
Yeah, you will talk to the wrong people. I know specifically two very big competing bids that have managed to stay secret. We were talking a huge amount of money, and various phone calls have been made recently, and I think I've got a pretty good inkling. And now all I have to do is just take my story and just double source it, talk to people, and just try and get all the bits that are wrong knocked out. But I think it's that
is unlike other internet journalism. You know that.
Well, I don't know. It's the best way not to get sued.
Right.
It's but
it's also the right way to do it. You know.
It's a way to do it. I mean, it's still my stuff is still tabloid in appearance, in tone, and the kind of headlines that I go for. I mean, I'm all about the shock and awe of comics headlines, and sometimes it'll be just a tiny little thing that'll just make a great headline, and that'll justify an entire story. Recently, Mark Miller did a wonderful post where he just was really enthusiastic about seeing the full version of Kick-Ass, the film of his comic book, and at the end he just put I think it's a great film. It's 11 out of 10, and so I had to do the headline. Mark Miller gives own film 11 out of 10, and it's just such a good headline. But it's
good.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Sometimes I said, if it's a good headline, it'll be a good story.
And if you want to see those good headlines, where do we go on the internet?
That would be bleedingcool.com. Oh, look. There's even a T-shirt.
Rich, thanks so much.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
And my pleasure as well.
Super. I need to run back to meetings, secret meetings that you can't know about. Bye.
That's been Rich Johnston, and I've been Elliott Serrano for the Chicago Red Eye and Geek to Me. Thanks for joining us.